name is XiaCassidy Jane Samar from Grade 2, Special Science. And I'm going to tell to you the story about Mother Holle. Mother Holle. Once upon a time, there lived a widow in a village. She had 2 daughters. The elder one was called Stella. Stella was very kind and hard-working. The younger daughter, Bella, was rude and lazy. But the woman loved her younger daughter more, for she was her own daughter. The elder one was her stepdaughter, so she would make Stella slog all day like a servant in the house. Stella, finish all this work. You must still to go out and spin yarn. Bella, come here, my dear. You must be hungry. Have something. Stella quickly finished all the housework and went out to spin yarn. Every day the stepmother would send her near the village well to spin yarn, and Stella would spin until her fingers bled. A parrot lived next to the well. She would speak to him while spinning yarn. One day, while she was spinning, she pricked her finger and the blood stained the spindle. She put the spindle on the well to clean it and began to draw water when the spindle fell into the well. Oh no, the spindle has fallen into the well. What do I do? If Mother finds out, she will be furious. Stella tried very hard, but she couldn't get the spindle out. She ran home to the house and said to her stepmother, "Mother, the spindle has fallen into the well." "Why didn't you fall into the well instead of the spindle? Now where will I get another one from? Go and get it out of the well. Don't you return without the spindle. Got it?" Crying to herself, Stella went back to the well and tried to get it out, but couldn't. Not knowing what else she could possibly do, Stella herself jumped into the well. When she opened her eyes, she saw herself in a grassy field. The sun was shining brightly, and there were beautiful flowers everywhere. Where am I? This is a beautiful place. What a fine fragrance. Stella walked ahead and she saw a bakery. The loaves of bread were calling out. It was as if this was some kind of a magical land. "Get us out! Get us out, or else we shall burn. We have been baking for a long time. Someone get us out." Stella heard the loaves and removed them from the oven. "Thank you." Stella walked ahead and she saw an apple tree. The tree too was speaking. "Oh, my apples are ripe. Please, someone pluck them and eat them, or else they will all rot." Stella heard the tree speak, and she couldn't bear the pain of the tree. When she started shaking the tree, the apples began to fall down like rain. Stella kept shaking the tree until the last apple fell. Then she gathered them all in one side and went away. Stella reached the hut where she saw an old woman. The woman had such horrendous teeth that Stella got scared, and as soon as she turned to run away from there, the old woman called out to her, "Don't be afraid of me, my child. If you look after my house well, you can stay here. I shall give you everything. In return, you must ensure that every day when you make my bed, you cover it with feathers, just as the ground is covered with snow after snowfall. And yes, everyone calls me Mother Holle." Mother Holle spoke to Stella so lovingly that she agreed to stay with her. Stella looked after the house very well, and each day she would make Mother Holle's bed as Mother Holle had told her to. Mother Holle was very happy with Stella, and Stella also was very happy. Stella stayed there for some time, and then she started missing home. Mother Holle is so kind to me. She takes such good care of me, but I am missing home. Stella had stayed there and was very happy, but now he thought it was now she went back home. So one day, she said to Mother Holle, Mother Holle, I wish to go back home. I cannot stay here any longer. I am glad that you wish to go back home. You have worked very sincerely. I am very happy with you. I shall drop you to your home myself. Really? Thank you, Mother Holle. Mother Holle took Stella's hand and led her to a huge golden gate, a gate made of gold. As soon as Stella crossed the threshold of the door, it began to rain gold all over her. And before she knew it, she was covered in gold from head to toe. This is your reward for serving me with such love. Stella was very happy. And here, your spindle that you have dropped in the well. Stella could not help wonder if all this was a dream or a real. She had never got so much love from anyone in her entire life. The gate closed, and Stella found herself outside her stepmother's house near the village well. As soon as the parrot saw her, he sat on her shoulder and said to her, Here she is, your daughter is pure as gold, she has returned. The parrot kept saying this all over and over again. When Stella entered the house, the stepmother and Bella were shocked to see her, for she was laden with gold from head to toe. They happily asked her to come in. Stella, my dear, where did you come from? I was so worried about you. And where did you get this from? Stella told them everything. From hearing her story, the stepmother's heart came wrought with greed. Wow, so much gold! If I send Bella too over there, I shall become very, very rich. The stepmother sent Bella too for spinning on in the well. Bella pricked her own finger with a thorn and put it in the spindle, and then threw it in the well and jumped into the well herself. Just like Stella, her eyes too opened in a grassy field. Bella walked ahead and she reached the bakery. The loaves of bread were calling out, Get us out! Get us out! Or else we shall burn. We have been baking for a long time. Someone get us out. Are you crazy? Why would I dirty my hands for you? Bella spoke thus and moved on. Then she reached the apple tree. Oh, my apples are ripe. Please, someone pluck them and eat them, or else they will all rot. Why should I pluck them? What if an apple falls on my head? Bella spoke rudely to the tree too and moved on. Then she reached Mother Holle's hut. She had heard her horrendous teeth from Stella, and without getting scared, she asked Mother Holle for work. Mother Holle, I heard that you need someone to work for you. Please let me have the job. Mother Holle explained the work to her and how she wanted feathers to be laid on her bed each day. On the first day, Bella obeyed Mother Holle, but from the second day, she started stalling. On the third day, she did nothing. Eventually, she started sleeping the entire day. She even ignored the instruction of scattering feathers on Mother Holle's bed. Seeing no feathers on her bed, Mother Holle was furious. She turned to Bella and said, I think you must now go home. Bella was elated to hear this. She now thought she would get gold. Mother Holle took her to the gate, and as soon as Bella crossed the threshold of the door, it rained muck on her. This is your reward for the kind of work you have done. The gate closed, and Bella returned home. And when the parrot saw her, he sat on the well saying, "Here she is, your daughter is ugly as muck. She has returned." The stepmother and Bella went outside. That's why it is said, even imitation needs brains. Just like Stella, Bella too reached Mother Holle's hut. But because of her laziness and habit of stalling work, she brought home muck instead of gold. So, we learn from this story that we should be honest in anything we do.